Hello everyone, my name is Holly, and during this lesson we will be going over a few idioms about the weather and then discussing the weather. So, hello Anna, how are you today?
Hello, teacher. Good morning. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Very good, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. And what time is it? 8 a.m. right now?
8 a.m. Yes.
Okay, awesome. All right. And hello Huseinaga, how are you today?
Thank-
Nice to see you again.
Thanks. Thanks. I am good.
Excellent.
11 a.m. in Baco.
11 a.m. All right. Yeah, and I first saw you this morning at 6. So
Yes,
excellent.
yes. Thank you.
So awesome. And hi, Mikkel. How are you?
Fine, fine. Thank you.
It's nice to see you again. All
Thanks.
right.
Here is now 8 o'clock. I'm
Uh-huh.
speaking from San Sebastian, just near the border between France and Spain.
Ah, okay. So you're close to the border. So, can you speak French?
A little. I'm
A
pretty
little.
bit. I'm
Do you
pretty
guys
bit.
have a lot of do you have a lot of people from France coming to visit you guys? And do you go to
Yeah,
France a lot?
yeah, yeah. Here, but our language is Basque. It's not Spanish.
Oh,
We can
okay.
speak Spanish too, but our in our family the language is Basque, so I
Oh,
can speak
okay.
Basque, Spanish, a little French, and now trying
Uh-huh.
to learn a little of English too.
English. Ah, okay. Now, question for you. You spoke Basque at home. What did you speak in school? Was it Basque or Spanish?
Yes, they go to a Basque school, so they
Ah,
all most of the topics are in so the subjects are in Basque and some of them in Spanish too. Was
oh,
they
okay.
learn the Spanish language too.
Uh-huh. So it is a bilingual school.
It's a Basque school, but they learn Spanish too. They have a subject, Spanish language.
Oh, got
They
it.
have
Okay.
to
Okay, so it's not bilingual then. Okay. All right.
no.
Thank
But
you. Awesome. All right. And good morning, Ilkin. How are you?
Good morning, teacher. Thank you. Fine. How
Good.
about you?
What time is it? Very good. What time is it now in Turkey?
Uh, I'm not from Turkey. I'm from Azerbaijan, which is we
Azerbaijan.
have.
Okay. You're, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. There's another guy very close to your name. He's from Turkey, so I apologize for that. So, yeah, Azerbaijan. Both you and Hussein Naga. Both of you. Do you guys know each other?
No, no, we don't know our pen with, and you give
Ah.
me. Yes, yes, I will see our Baku city boulevard. I
Uh-huh.
posted.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think Ilkan, were you the one that taught me how to say Azerbaijan, or was that you who say? I think it
Sorry.
was you. One of you taught me how to pronounce Azerbaijan. I was having problems with your how to pronounce it.
You pronounce good, very
Yeah,
good.
you
Azerbaijan.
guys. One of you, I think it was Ilkan, taught me several weeks ago how to pronounce it. So,
Azerbaijan.
all right. Yeah, Azerbaijan. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yes. And it's 11 a.m.
11 a.m. Awesome. Okay. All right. And good morning, Cornell. How are you?
Hi, Holly. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Very good. I haven't seen you in a while. So how's the baby?
Everything is okay with
Uh-huh.
him. He is playing at the moment with his toys.
Oh, good, good. And Jabo, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm fine. How are you doing?
Very good. It's been a while since I've seen you as well.
Yeah.
So
It's been a while.
yeah. So yeah. How's life in Taiwan?
Uh, you mean live in Taiwan?
Yeah. How's
Uh,
life in Taiwan?
Very peaceful and
Uh-huh.
democratic. Yeah,
Very good. Very good.
and
Basically,
a very low crime rate. Crime
yeah.
rate is very low.
Very good. Very good. Yeah.
But, yeah, nice to see you again.
Yeah, usually when that's actually an idiom, basically saying how's life, which is another way of saying how are you. So how's life? How are you? And then I just put how's life in Taiwan. So that's really what I meant. But very good. Yeah. And then Salvatore, good morning. How are you this morning?
Hi, Holly. I'm fine. Good morning. And you?
Yeah. Very good, thank you. It's now finally Sunday for me, so it's
Yes.
now noon. Now midnight, I mean. Midnight.
Midnight.
So
Okay.
yeah. All right. So today we are going to talk about weather. We're going to go over idioms regarding the weather, and just talk about weather in general. Today in Idaho, it was the sun was streaming through, but we had occasional rain throughout the day, and our average temperature was about 13 degrees here in Idaho. So it's not we basically it was kind of muggy, so we didn't really wear a coat. It was just kind of warm for most of us. So Anna, in your part of Spain, what was the weather like? What is the weather like today?
Today is clear, but the last 2 or 3 days it was raining. It's
Ah,
common in spring and autumn, raining in this time.
okay, excellent. All right, so yeah, and you know what we say about that, Anna? We
Yes.
say in English we have the saying April showers
Okay.
bring May flowers. So whenever it rains in April, we say April showers bring May flowers. So
Yes, I think we have a saying similar to it, I think, but I don't remember in at the moment.
it'll come later.
Yes.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All right, Hussein Naga. So what's the weather like today in Azerbaijan?
In different weather in different parts of Azerbaijan. In Baku,
Uh-huh.
usually very windy.
It's very windy. Okay.
Very windy. Yesterday and before the day yesterday was very windy. But
Uh-huh.
at, in this time maybe wind is
Uh-huh.
and will be sunny. Uh,
Oh,
6 degrees Celsius.
uh-huh. Okay, excellent. And Ilkan, in your part of Azerbaijan, is it the same or is it different? I'm assuming you guys don't live in the same town, so Ilkan, are you there? Okay, maybe he's having an internet difficulty. So, Ajabo, how about in Taiwan? What is the weather like today?
Uh, a little bit cloudy and small rain in the morning. But right now is the sun is coming out. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay. So a little bit of rain in the morning. What time is it right now?
Right now is 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Okay.
Yeah, 2 p.m.
Uh, all right. Okay, Cornell, how about in Hungary? What is the weather like right now in Hungary?
Spring is here. According to
Uh-huh.
weather forecast, next weekend will be roughly 27 degrees. So
Wow.
it sounds good.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's
It
actually
sounds
quite warm. So
yeah, yeah. At
this
the
is
moment,
summer weather.
there is some wind, but sun is shining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Okay.
degrees will be above 20.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Mikel, how about you? In your part of Spain, what is the weather like? Mikel? Michael? Okay, maybe he's having an internet issue as well. Um, Salvatore, how about in your part of Italy? What is the weather like right now?
Right now, it's in this morning. It's a cloudy day. There are 12, 15 degree. But yesterday it was a sunny day
Hmm.
because spring is coming also in Milan. And yesterday there was 18 degree.
Oh, okay. So it's starting to get warmer. So that's nice. Awesome.
Yes.
And Miguel, you're back.
Yeah,
Welcome.
sorry, I had a
Uh,
problem with my audio. Sorry.
yeah, that does happen. And sometimes sometimes the hangout will freeze, and the only thing you can do is go out and come back in. So, um,
Sorry.
yeah. So in your part of Spain, what is it like today?
But the weather forecast is good for today. It is I think that is a very good spring day. No more
Hmm.
than 18 degrees, but very sunny.
Hmm.
So yes, when we will finish this class, we are going to the mountains.
Ah, okay. Well, that's really nice. So it sounds like you're gonna have a great weekend, a
Yes.
great Sunday afternoon, I guess. So, all right. Do you guys some Ming?
Hello, good to see you.
Hi. It's been a long time since I've seen you, and it's nice to see you again. So, so tell me, what's the weather like right now in Hong Kong?
Mm, um, now is a sunny day. Sunny
Okay,
day. Yeah,
okay. And how hot is it?
about 18 degree.
Okay, that's really nice. Very good. All right. Um, so, all right. So the next question: do you guys know any English expressions about the weather? So let's see if we can make a list of any English expressions that you might know about the weather. Cornell, do you know any?
Yeah,
And if you don't,
yeah,
uh-huh.
I know one.
Okay.
It's raining cats and dogs.
It is raining cats and dogs. Perfect. And that I think is the most common one that people teach.
Like,
So
picture.
yeah, I remember when I first started teaching English, people would say we want to learn idioms, and I didn't know any idioms. At least I didn't think I did. Of course, I knew them all, but I'd never. They were so much a part of me. I had never thought about it. And it's raining cats and dogs, and another one were always the ones I would remember. So
Yeah, according to my one of private teachers, this idiom is quite old. Is it true?
yes, it's very old. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's very very old. Anna, do you know of any expressions about the weather?
Yes, about the weather, bucket down, for example.
Bucket, bucket
Down.
down. I don't know that one. What
Yes,
does it?
when it's rain heavily.
Ah,
Is yes. In this case, is a phrasal verb. I know
ah.
other idioms. For example, break the ice, but I don't know if it is correct because although it speak about the weather, the meaning is different.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Let me check bucket down because I've not heard it, but keep in mind, Americans and British have um, different meanings.
Oh,
So
okay.
bucket down, it is a UK. It's a UK word, and it's exactly what you said. Um, let's make this bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. It's UK, which is why I've never heard it. So thank you, Anna. You're teaching me something today.
Okay.
It literally means to rain heavily. It's absolutely bucketing down. So thank you. I've learned something new today. So I love to learn British English. So that's excellent. Some Ming. Um,
Yeah. Mm.
so do you know of any weather phrases or expressions about the weather?
No. Yeah,
Nope.
I don't know.
Okay, awesome. That's fine. You'll learn some today.
Yeah.
All right. And then Naga, do you know of any expressions about the weather? Naga, are you there? Okay, so maybe he stepped away from his computer. Salvatore, do you know any expressions about the weather?
Maybe I know the expression if you're feeling under the weather means
Uh-huh.
that you don't feel well.
Yes. Under the weather. Perfect.
In,
You are feeling.
in Italian, we
Yes.
say your feeling, for example, my feeling is under my shoes. Idioms in Italian.
Oh, really? Okay. Under
Yeah.
the shoes. Oh, wow. That's a different, just slightly different one. So I'm feeling under my shoes. Okay.
And
Jabo.
Hmm?
Oh,
Yeah.
Naga.
yes,
Can you
yes.
speak now?
Maybe
Awesome.
maybe no. I every cloud has a silver line.
Oh, yes. That's a
Silver
very
line
good one. Every cloud
has a silver line.
has a silver lining. Yeah.
Maybe in future will be for me very good.
Uh-huh.
Maybe
Yeah, that's a
about
yeah.
opinion.
Continue.
Every cloud has a silver line. Uh, Also, next, every dog
Every dog
uh,
has its day. Yeah, that's
has
not
his, each day maybe.
yeah, that's
Uh,
not really about weather, but that
uh,
every
uh,
dog has its day.
yes. But every cloud has a silver lining.
Yeah. Can you explain to the class what that means?
I think about people. If today will for you hard, in future will be good time, pleasure time.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Exactly.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah. So basically, every cloud has a silver lining. Basically, that is if you have a difficult time, which is a cloud, later on there will be silver. There's always something good in the difficulty,
yes.
is what this is saying.
Great.
All right. Thank you, Hussein Naga. That's great. Mikhail, do you know of any expressions about the weather?
Sorry.
No worries if you don't.
Just maybe it's not speaking about the weather, but using the word weather. If, a fair weather friend.
Fair weather friend. Yes.
Yeah. So someone who is your friend only when things are going well.
Yes. Yeah. That's a very good idiom. Yeah, it's not about the weather, but it is using a weather word, so that's totally fine. And that's exactly what most of these idioms are. So, and Jabo, do you know any idioms about not any
Mm,
English expressions about the weather?
yeah. Actually, I want to say every cloud has a silver lining, but the last
Uh,
gentleman never said it. So,
oh,
okay,
oh no.
I have another one.
Uh-huh.
Another one. The on cloud now. On cloud nine. I mean, very, 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 very happy. Extremely happy.
What
Cloud nine.
Cloud 9, yes.
Yeah.
Cloud 9. So I'm on Cloud 9. Perfect.
Mm.
Yeah. And then Anna has another one. Come rain or shine. Come rain or shine. And that's what you would put maybe on an invitation to come rain or shine. Okay, very good. All right. So let's go on. So we have some matching here, and some of them you probably already know because it's there. It was there. So it says work with a partner, but actually let's work together. Let's choose one word from the list below for each space. And what do you think the idioms mean? So let's start with some mean. Can you do the first one, number 1?
Mm, I think Julian is feeling under the thunder.
Yeah, it's not under the thunder.
Yeah,
It's another one.
another one. Under the
Yeah.
storm.
No, it's actually
Oh,
under the weather.
under the
Yeah,
red.
under the weather. Okay, and
Yeah,
can you finish it?
he has terrible sore throat.
Perfect. So if you're under the weather, you are feeling sick.
Oh,
You're feeling sick. Okay. All right.
yeah.
Thank you. All right. Salvatore, can you do number 2?
Okay. Last week I had the flu, but now I'm as right as mm, 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 maybe storm.
No.
Mm.
Can anyone help him out? Does anybody know this one?
Yes,
Rain,
Right is
rain,
rain.
rain.
right as rain. And rain isn't always right, so I don't know why it says that, but we say we're right as rain. So if you're feeling healthy, if you're feeling good, you're right as rain.
Okay.
Okay. Number 3, Mikkel, could you do that one?
Yes. When Janet,
Mm-hmm.
when Janet advertised for a new PA, she was snowed under with resumes.
Perfect. She was snowed under with resumes. Okay, so first of all, does everybody know what a PA means?
Uh, curriculum vitae or
Oh, that's a resume.
sorry, PA, publicity assistant
It's actually a personal
or
personal
personal.
assistant. Yeah, personal assistant. And then assistant. And then a resume is actually the American English phrase for a CV. In Europe, most people use the word CV, and in the U.S. and I believe Canada, they use the word resume. In American English, the only time that Americans use a CV are people who are in the academic circle. So if they are educators and they're working in the university, they will have a curriculum vitae, but otherwise, it is a resume.
Holly,
So, yeah.
which is the shorter or longer?
The resume is shorter. Yeah, the resume is usually one page, and basically is basically only the last 10 years. Basically, a resume is a 10-year employment history, where the CV is basically the entire career. So, like my CV looks a lot more impressive than my resume because I can only show the 10 years and I've got 25 years of experience. So, um,
I have
all right.
question
Yes.
that about correct pronounce advertised or
Okay.
advertised.
Okay. So that's that's a good question. Okay. When you have the word just this word, we'd say advert. And okay, advertisement. Okay, now we have with in British English, they say advertisement. Okay, now in American English, we say advertisement. So it depends on whether you want to speak British English or American English. Most people don't care; they just want to speak English, right? But
Uh-huh.
advertisement or advertisement. Both of them are correctly. But it's really important if you choose one pronunciation over another. It's important to try, if you can, to try to be consistent. To try to only speak American English or only speak British English. Now, as an American teacher, I don't care if I hear a British pronunciation. I am totally fine with it. So advertisement or advertisement, both of them are correct. So very good, very good,
Thank you.
very good question. Okay, now number 4. Where were we at? Cornell, could you do number 4?
My apple pie went down a blank. I'm going to make it again next week. I don't know.
You don't know.
I will not try to tell something stupid.
Okay, you don't want to be stupid.
Yeah.
Okay. And see, my apple pie went down a storm. Okay, this is a new one for me. It's obviously British, so it went down a storm. I was like, down a storm. I knew it was down a storm, but then it's like, in American English, we might say this: my apple pie went down a storm drain. It makes more sense than down a storm. So I'm going to make it again next week. So in American English, we would just do it a little bit different. Okay, and it's funny with this material, you have some American and some British English. It's all over. So number 5, Hussein Naga, no, Jabo. Jabo, can you do number 5?
Watch out, Bob has a face like thunder.
Vag has a face like thunder. Yeah. Okay, all right. So let's now we're going to go to the next section, and let's match the meaning to the idiom. So the meanings are all right, look angry, be very popular, be unwell, or be very busy. So Hussein Naga, can you which of the idioms mean all right? Any guess?
What about? I don't understand.
Okay, so the word all right means like you're healthy and you're okay. Which one of these idioms? Under the weather, I'm right as rain. So we have these idioms right here. We have under the weather.
Maybe.
Okay, where you're sick. You're right as rain. Right as rain, where you're healthy. Where it snowed under is where you're very busy. Down a storm.
All right.
Down a storm, and then has a face like thunder. Has a face like thunder. So which one means all right?
Right, rain. All right.
Right as rain. Very good. So right as rain. Okay, and Anna, which one means look angry?
Have a face like thunder.
Yes, to have a face like thunder.
Okay.
Yeah. Now it's interesting with both of these, down a storm and have a face like thunder. I have never used them. I've actually never heard them until I started teaching this material, and I always forget it too. So,
okay. Sorry, teacher. I have a question.
Go ahead.
These idioms, do you use frequently, or all these idioms? I like to know.
Okay. Now,
yes.
For me personally, these 3 idioms are used frequently. Now, keep in mind when it comes to learning idioms, learn the idioms so that you can understand the native speaker. But idioms usually have to come usually have to just it have to be very, very natural. If they're not natural, they're not going to sound right. So if you try to memorize them and then try to use them based on your memorizing, it's going to just sound very, very strange. So it's better to learn the idioms so that when you are speaking with a native speaker or watching a movie or listening to something on TV, on the radio, or reading a book, that you understand the idioms. Now, eventually, when you become more and more fluent, all of a sudden, idioms will come to your mind while you're speaking, and then you will start to use them. But it's really important not to try to memorize them and to use them. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
you're welcome. Um, all right. So, what is to be very popular? Ming, do you have any idea?
Um, should be um mm, slowed slowed under.
Yeah, well, snowed under is very busy, very busy.
Oh, down a storm.
Down a storm, yeah, down a storm. Yeah, and again, and that one that I've never used, but there, I bet I'm assuming that these the two are as popular in British English as these three are in American English, and I'm assuming that all five of them are British English as well. So, all right, to be unwell, Salvatore, the one that you know.
To be unwell, maybe. Mhm, mm, one moment. Mm, mm. Uh, under no,
Yes. Yeah.
under the weather.
Uh-huh. Under the weather means to be sick, so to be unwell.
Okay.
Yeah, under the weather. Okay, and then Mikael, what would be very busy be?
To be snowed under.
To be snowed under. Okay, under. All right, and let's go on. What we're going to do is we're going to try to use these sentences uh, uh, in a basically rewrite these sentences using an idiom. So number one, Cornell, could you try number one?
Yes, the new production of Hamlet is really popular. New production of Hamlet is down a storm.
Yeah, and we have to change it a little bit. Instead of is, we have to change that to the present perfect a little bit. The new production of Hamlet has gone down a storm. It's gone down a storm. Okay. Now, Jabo, can you try the next one?
Or has been.
Um, has been down a storm. I think it might work. It might work there. I'm not sure since it's an idiom that I don't use, but I'm thinking it will work. Has been down a storm. Hmm. Okay.
Sorry,
Um,
in present goes down a storm, could be? No.
I don't know. I
Don't,
should I should have checked these idioms before I started
don't
teaching.
worry.
So, Jabo,
Yeah.
can you try number two?
Right. I replaced the battery, and now the flashlight is as light as rain.
Perfect. I replaced the battery, and now the flashlight is as bright as rain. All right, next one. Um, uh, who's a Naga? Can you try this one?
Did you give John the bad news? He looks really angry. Uh, he looks really. Uh, it feels like thunder. He
Okay,
he
good. Uh-huh.
he looks has a face like thunder.
Perfect. Yeah, you changed it. So he has a face like thunder. So you fixed it. Very good. Very good. All right, and Anna, can you try number 4?
Yes. I have snout under at work. I really need a break.
Okay, instead of I have snowed under, you would say I am snowed under. Okay, so
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome. So
Interesting, yes.
I am snowed under at work or with work. So, and what do you think the difference would be? I'm snowed under with work or snowed under at work.
I am at this moment, and I have is present, but is it isn't the same. I I don't know explain.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Let me try to explain it to you.
Thank
If you're
you.
snowed under at work, it means you are very busy with tasks at the location of your workplace, okay? If you're snowed under with work, it might mean that you have a lot of work at your workplace in your job, but you also are snowed under with home, with things at home as well. So if you're snowed under with work, it doesn't have to be at the job. It could be at home. It could be at with your hobbies or other responsibilities that you have. So with work is a little bit more broad. Does that make sense?
Okay, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. So, okay, the last one, number 5, some mean. Can you try
Uh,
that one?
Christine, Christine is under the weather. She thinks those oysters well bad.
Yes. Yeah. And Kristen, we can say is under the weather, and also you can say Kristen is feeling under the weather as well. Is feeling so the feeling here you don't have to have it. You can say Kristen is under the weather, but Kristen is feeling under the weather as well. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and do some discussions about these words. Salvatore, when did you last feel under the weather? What did you do?
2 weeks ago, I was under the weather because I had a sore throat,
Mm-hmm.
and then I took an aspirin.
Okay.
Some aspirin, teacher.
Uh-huh.
No one, some.
Okay, excellent. And how long did it take you to start feeling right as rain?
3 or 4 days.
3 or 4
4
days.
days, teacher.
Awesome. I wish I could get over stuff that quick. It takes me forever. So, Miguel, can you think of any movies or TV shows that went down a storm?
I saw for the most watched movies of all time, and the first one is Titanic.
Uh-huh.
The second one is Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
And have you seen both of those movies?
Yes.
Did you see them in the movie theater?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
did.
I didn't see either one of them in the movie theater.
Oh.
When I was at Star Wars, I was young, and my mom didn't like science fiction, and so she wouldn't let us watch it. And with Titanic, I was in graduate school, and I was writing my thesis, and I just didn't take the time to go. So, Yeah. Cornell, are you snowed under at home or work or school? Why are you so busy or not so busy?
Uh, Sorry, Holly, what does it mean?
Okay, snowed under means busy.
Busy. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah. So you snowed under at home?
No, it is not likely that I am busy at home. Uh, mm, yeah, if there was some deadline at my previous school, I was very busy due to budget because
Hmm.
we did it every September by the next year.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I had some overwork
Uh-huh. So
because of it.
you had a lot of overtime because you were snowed under.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. So Jabo, when did you last feel under the weather? What did you do?
Uh, I remember a week ago, and I didn't feel well, and maybe I got a cold, and I went to see a doctor
Mhm.
immediately, and the doctor prescribed some medication to me,
Mhm.
and right now it feels better. It's as light as rain right now.
Oh, good. Good. Excellent. Yeah. And and then Naga. Uh, can you think of any movies or TV shows that went down a storm?
You know, I I really I am all the time snowed under, and
Okay. So you snowed under, so you don't know.
yeah, I maybe last 3 more months I don't watch TV.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely, only news in car. I can't
Uh-huh.
listen because of my family care, my personal care, speaking, learning English. Uh,
Mhm.
because of I don't movie maybe I don't like. In my life maybe a little movies I very love about Spartacus, historical films, uh,
Uh-huh.
Godfather, very meaningful, very movies.
Uh-huh.
I don't uh, watch TV.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting that I've heard that all men should watch Godfather, and so you
Very
don't
nice.
like movies, but you said the one movie that you thought was good was Godfather.
Yeah.
So I'm actually very similar to you right now. Yeah, Jose Naga. Um, I think I go to the theater maybe once or twice a year, if that. I rarely watch movies at the theater because I don't want to waste my time. If I watch it at home, I can turn it off if I don't like it. So,
Yes.
um, uh, all right, Anna, are you snowed under at home? Why are you so busy or not so busy?
Yes, I used to be snowed under at work,
Uh-huh.
both at home and in my office, due to children, shopping, housework, studying of children, and
Mm-hmm.
so on. But nowadays, I don't. I feel more quietly.
Okay, so now you're kind of relaxed and able to just enjoy life.
Yes, because
So,
my sons live for their own,
on their own.
I and their own. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I am at home only with my husband and my dog.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So on, yeah, so on their own. So you have a dog? You haven't told me you have a dog.
Yes, yes, I have a pit bull American Stanford Terrier.
Oh wow! Oh, we'll have to show pictures sometime. So, all
No,
right.
is good. Is good. Is quite intelligent.
Is he? All right.
He's not aggressive.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, let's go ahead and practice it was asking and answering questions. These are about the weather. So you can practice using the idioms that we went over, or not. But this is just some weather questions. So why don't we start with Cornell? You're right in the middle, so I'm going to have you start. At least in my view, you're in the middle. I don't know if you really are. And so could you ask somebody a question? And actually, I'm sorry. We're going to do it different. I'm going to start out by asking Cornell a question, and then Cornell, you ask somebody else, and we'll go from there. Okay? So Cornell, what is your favorite season and why?
My favorite season is spring because sun is shining and snow is melt. So and I have a fresh mind and I like hiking and going to nature. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and my mood is getting better
Awesome. Yeah. So.
when I see the sun and
Uh-huh.
temperature is uh, is uh, is better than like in winter.
Uh-huh. And so instead of the snow is melt, we would say the snow is melting. Okay? We can say the snow melts, but if we add the s, if we add is, we have to say melting. Snow is melting or the snow melts. Okay? All right, thank you. And Cornell, can you choose one of these questions and ask somebody in the classroom?
Yeah. My question is, do you like snow, Salvatore?
Um, Actually, I don't like snow when I am in the city because it's very difficult to take a car and go to work because it's difficult to drive car in the snow. But I like the snow when I am at the mountain. It's very beautiful.
Awesome. All right, thank you. Thank you for your answer. All right, Salvatore, can you choose a question and ask somebody else?
Yes. Uh, Hannah, uh, what
Okay.
uh, what what month gets the most rain in your country?
Well, the mainly raining um, are in autumn and spring.
Okay.
Although in the last year it began um, since October to November or December, more or
Okay.
less. Then the rain stopped during January, for example. January, and then it's raining in intermittent way, no continuously like in autumn or at first of winter.
Okay. Thank
Then,
you.
sorry, in spring, rain again.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. All right. Remember, instead of begin since, we would say started in October. Okay. started in October. Okay, Anna, can you choose a question and ask somebody in the class?
Yes, for example, Jabo.
Yes.
Um,
What's your question?
and what's the average temperature in your country in the summertime?
In summertime, I guess 30, 32 degrees Celsius. I mean Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Yep. And
Celsius. Wow.
yeah, yeah, I think it's very hard for some country. Uh,
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
yeah. Because we are, I'm in Taiwan, and Taiwan is Asia country, and usually our summer is a little bit hot.
Hmm.
Okay, thank you.
It's interesting. How about in the winter, Jabo?
Winter is not so cold, about I think 11 degrees Celsius. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, it isn't that cold. Yeah.
it's very nice.
Mhm.
Compared to other country, we are much warmer.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. All right. Jabo, can you choose a question?
Okay. Uh, I want to ask the friend from Hong Kong, Sao Min. I just curious about your country have typhoon? Typhoon?
Yes.
Yes.
In my city, they have lots of typhoon in summer. But that's not get so much damage because we have much methods to prevent the damage from the typhoons.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay. What kind of method do your government use?
Um, uh, we have lots of concrete building. We don't have the building made of wood, so that is not too much damage cost.
Okay, got you. Thank you.
All right. And remember, a lot of times instead of much methods, we would say it's just easier to say a lot of methods, or we have many methods. But a lot of times, if you're not sure between much and many, it's easier just to say a lot of, because it always
Yeah.
works.
Okay.
So, all right. And so Ming, can you choose a question?
Um,
We
may
have
I ask
Miguel,
Salvatore?
no,
Me,
Miguel or Hussein Naga are two that have not
oh,
spoken.
yeah, yes. What is the best season to get married in your Mikhail? Yeah.
Yeah, and you're in Spain.
The best season to get married. I don't know if it's the best, but I think that the most typical season to get married is summer because the weather is better than the other seasons.
Is there a specific month during the summer that people tend to get married a lot?
I think that at the beginning of summer, maybe in June, maybe May, at the end of the spring, at the beginning of summer,
And that's the same
May.
in the States as well.
Hmm.
So it's May, June usually, end of May, first and throughout June, that people get married in the States. So,
Yeah,
all
to,
right.
to, to get to get married, I think that the beginning of summer could be the most typical. To get divorced, just the opposite is at the end of summer because it's most of the couples divorce or start divorcing when they finish the holidays. It's the season that they are together most time. So could could could
Ah,
could
oh
happen
wow.
could happen more conflicts between the two partners, no?
uh, I hadn't even thought of that. That's really true. So, I hope that doesn't ever happen.
It's
Okay.
I think that is the most dangerous moment to get divorced or to have a problem with your couple, no?
Another one that I heard about couples is that never teach each other how to drive, because that could cause divorce.
Could be. Could
And
be.
and then the other one is if you're having a rocky marriage, don't build a house together. So
Okay.
buy the house. So all right. So Miguel, could you ask Kusenaga?
Um, about how many inches of rain that your hometown get per year? It's not an easy question. Maybe we don't know
Yeah.
the concrete date. Or the next one, what's the average temperature in your country in the summertime?
Yeah, so that's a good one. So Kusenaga, average temperature, and he's from Azerbaijan. So
In Baku, in my home city, average average temperature in summer usually hot, about 30, 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. But in mountain places, maybe colder. In usually in north of the republic, border from Russia, mountain places, Caucasus Mountains, they are maybe about 10 degree, but in Baku very hotter, hotter, about 30, 35 degree. Sometimes to 40, 42 degree in summer. Eh,
that's very hot.
Really, was really hard. But in winter, not cold in Baku. Very, very uh, few days in lower than 0 degree. Very
Hmm.
in 2 to 3 degree, maybe for 2 3 years.
Hmm.
Very usually plus temperature in Baku.
Okay. All
Uh,
right. All right. Thank you very much, Hussein Naga. Sorry to interrupt you. I just noticed that we are ready. The time is up for class, and there's another one. So if you guys are welcome to come to the next one. That topic is on troubleshooting. So if you need to learn some technical vocabulary, maybe this might be a good one to come to. So I want to thank you all for your participation, and I hope to see you all again later. And Sum Ming and Jabo, thank you. It's been a while since I've seen you, and actually it's nice to see all of you.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
Andy. Thank you very much.
Bye.
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 Bye. Thank
see
you.
you soon. See you soon.